Hello, welcome to this 10-minute full body yoga stretch. We'll start in a comfortable seated position today. And just grounding one hand down on the knee and the other hand over your heart, and just dropping the chin down, bowing down to yourself. Just feel the connection of your hand on your heart center. Can you send the breath there? Expanding the inhale into the heart. And an exhale just to soften. Can you take two more breaths like this, inhaling into the heart space? And exhale just to soften everything away. Taking one more like this, inhale. And a big exhale to soften. Allowing the breath to find a steady, constant rhythm. Seeing if you can keep the eyes closed, we inhale, reaching the arms all the way out to the sides and up to the sky, and exhale, sealing the hands down to heart center in prayer. Inhale, reaching again all the way up to the sky, blinking the eyes open now, keeping the arms reaching high, and as you exhale, taking the right hand over onto left knee, left fingertips behind you, coming to find your easy twist. Thinking of lengthening your spine, creating space all the way up to the crown of the head. On your next exhale, reaching both fingertips all the way up to the sky as you release the spine back to center. And as you exhale, easy twist on the other side, left hand meets right knee. Right fingertips come back behind you. Can you take the gaze beyond that left shoulder, finding that length in your spine? On your next exhale, releasing the spine to center, reaching the fingertips all the way up to the sky. And an exhale, coming back to that easy twist on the other side. Inhale, reaching fingertips high. Exhale, easy twist all the way back to the other side. Inhale, reaching up tall. Exhale, easy twist. Flowing like this. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, easy twist. Inhale, reaching up. And this time just releasing hands wide down beside you. Just gently guiding yourself over onto your all fours. Keeping the shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees, finding one long spine. We'll take an inhale, slowly dropping the belly as you lift the heart, lift the gaze, arching through the spine. Exhale, feeling the tailbone tucking under as you round, chin all the way to the chest. Flowing like this. Inhale, releasing the spine, dropping belly, lifting the gaze as you arch to find your cow pose. Exhale, tucking tailbone under, rounding all the way to find your cat. Gently dropping the belly, lifting the gaze for your cow pose. Exhale, rounding all the way to your cat. Last time like this. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale, rounding to your cat. Releasing the spine to find a neutral position now. We'll sink the hips all the way back towards the heels, reaching the arms away as you ground the forehead down for your child's pose, feeling this length all the way in the back body, reaching all the way to the edges of the fingertips. And as we hold here, grounding the hips down, can you just take the awareness to the right hip? Drawing a silver line across the back of the body up towards the left shoulder. Taking the awareness down towards the left hip. Drawing like a silver line across the back up towards the right shoulder. And where X marks the spot, can you take the breath there? On your next inhale, we'll shift the weight forwards to the hands, tucking the toes, finding a lift into your core. Before taking your time to lift the hips high, downward facing dog, heels dropping down to the mat, crown of the head totally heavy. Maybe it feels good to shake out the head here, nodding yes, shaking no. Just helping you totally soften. Taking 2 more heavy breaths here in down dog. We'll inhale, rising high on the toes, taking small steps all the way forwards to the top of the mat. Allowing yourself to just hang heavy over the legs, maybe holding opposite elbow and rocking from side to side in your ragdoll. You can keep legs straight. Maybe you want to experiment with softening the knees and even resting the belly onto the thighs. Coming back to center, releasing the elbows, we'll take a slow roll all the way up to standing, reaching the arms wide and up to the sky. And exhale, sealing hands down to heart center in prayer. Shifting the weight onto the left foot, coming onto the right toes, and taking a big step all the way back with that right leg, coming to find your high lunge, keeping the hands in prayer. And just dropping the back heel down to the mat so the foot plants at 45 degrees will reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Warrior One. Can you think of pulling that left hip back, right hip forwards, pulling the inner thighs energetically towards each other? Taking a big inhale. A big exhale to release the hands down, framing that front foot. Grounding down into the right hand or onto the fingertips and just peel that left arm open as you lift the gaze high for lunge twist. You can turn the back foot so it's on the toes, keeping the heel lifted. Releasing that left hand all the way back down. Stepping that left foot back to downward facing dog, hips high, maybe that bending of one knee than the other. Maybe stillness feels good right now. Inhale, rising high on the toes, small steps all the way forwards to the top of the mat. We'll take a halfway lift, finding length in the spine as you take fingertips to the shins. Exhale, releasing to forward fold, bending into the knees as you roll all the way up to standing, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, sealing hands down to heart center in prayer. Shifting the weight onto the right foot. Stepping back with the left toes, big step to meet in your lunge. And just gently dropping the back heel down to the mat so the foot plants down at 45 degrees. We'll reach the arms up high, Warrior One. Finding a spacious breath in. And a big releasing breath out. Gently pivoting onto the back toes now, releasing the hands down, framing that front foot. Keeping the left hand down or onto the fingertips and just peeling right arm open for lunge twist. Releasing that right hand all the way back down to the mat. Stepping back with the right foot to meet the left downward facing dog. And just begin to soften the knees all the way down to the mat. Releasing the hips down to over one side just to bring yourself over to a seated position. Taking your time will walk the fingertips forwards, bowing the forehead down, just feeling a stretch into the back of the hamstrings. Thinking of grounding the hips down as you fold. Releasing all the way back up to sitting and just changing the cross of the legs. Taking your time to walk fingertips forwards, coming to bow all the way down into your fold. Just noticing how you'll feel this stretch on a different side of the body now. Notice where the mind is at as you find stillness in this stretch. Walking fingertips in, releasing up to sitting. We'll take a big inhale, reaching the arms all the way out to the sides and up to the sky. A big exhale, sealing hands down to heart center in prayer. A moment to give thanks, to give yourself love for taking time out of your day for your yoga practice, to do something for your mind and your body. I thank you for trusting me today with your practice. Namaste.